stay tuned for the end of this video because there's gonna be something interesting. Hi guys, welcome back to Nini's Vlogs. So today's vlog is going to consist of a day with me, so you guys get to check out what my days are like. So I hope you guys enjoy this me vlog. So I'll catch you guys right now because I'm gonna pick up my friend. Look at her. Hello. Hello. Monterey, California. Here we are, shopping center. Alright, so Melissa, me qué me va a comprar today? Rice? Hello, lady. Can't. Where do you want to go? Wait, do you want to go into Sephora first?
Yeah.
What is she gonna buy?
An eyeliner. I mean, yeah.
Aquí que la Melissa es bien rich girl.
What's up this one? I can't find it. Oh, it's right there.
My life. It's a Tarte.
Tarte eyeliner. It's Tarte's double take eyeliner. Yeah. How much is it? 24. Let's blow our money.
Yes. We just went shopping. Shopping. Lucky brand is a good ass brand. But you're rich.
It's really cute though. It's really cute.
But you're rich. So
I'm cheap.
and you said it. Hey, I love you. Yeah. She was in the morning. She reminded me. She was like, "Oye, hoy es el día de las madres." Yo sé. Oh no, but yeah, come shop over here in Monterey because Salinas no sirve para nada. Por acá. But yeah, you guys should come. Yes, this is the cute ass store to shop in. Like, literally, cutest ever. That's where I usually buy my shirt. Yes, I'm so picky with my shirts, right?
Yes.
La Whitney. Let's get it.
So awkward.
Hi.
Yes. She just told her friend that too. This monster's bigger than the one in Vegas, right? Or
Yeah.
Like, has more.
Yes. Where else are we gonna go?
You gonna go to Forever 21 quickly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Está todo bien bueno.
Yes, it is kind of expensive.
But
it can get expensive.
Yeah.
but I mean, just save up money, guys. Save up money.
It's not that hard.
Not that hard.
I mean, look at me, I'm balling and being cheap though.
Vengan, aquí hay de todo ahí, la tienda de zapatos.
Hay these pine shows.
Ahora hay de
Pretzels. Yeah, hay unos Toys R, like Toys R Us, but probably better.
that goes down.
Yeah.
And then we have, ooh. Vlogs that are coming up are gonna be mini trips.
Oh, by the way, this is what do you call it? A vehicle? This is her mobile. What do you call this?
Donde me pasea hasta San Jose y todo eso.
Mira qué perrón.
I contacted him and I was like, is it fine for us to, you know, do this energy reading? And also I'm going to be asking him questions since a lot of you guys know him and are curious about his life or maybe like what he does. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this vlog. Today's video is going to be about witchcraft.
Hi.
So here we have James. So just introduce yourself and like just tell them what it is that you do.
Hi, my name is Stanislaus, but that is super hard to pronounce and not many people can say it, so I go by James. What I do is I practice witchcraft. Witchcraft, in a sense, is an earth-based faith. We believe in communing with nature, communing with elements. It's a very friendly, open-minded faith or religious belief system. It's very inviting. It's very much about celebrating, as opposed to other faiths like what's a really strict one that I can think of? Jehovah's Witness. I have a Jehovah's Witness friend, and wow, you know. Yeah, very open, very inviting. It's a lot about communing with nature, using forces, or things like crystals or things that we believe possess like energies or like things that could help us alter or better our lives in positive ways and also help those around us. You know?
That's crazy. It's really crazy to know that like all this exists, you know what I mean? Like it's just so interesting. Since when have you been doing this?
I had an interest in this from a very young age. My mother taught a lot of her children about it, or we began learning about it around the age of 3. Not about the whole belief system, but more like about it began with things like palmistry, learning like the palm meaning of every line, and then it moved on to herbs, and then it moved on to like what the actual faith system was, you know, like where it's like you have a goddess figure and a god figure, or you could just idolize this like a female figure or a male figure. Super complex, you know. I feel like you should do a separate video about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I want to say at the age of 3.
Does it pass down in traditions?
It can, from what I've heard and read about, because I started doing more research once I started getting into it more. And it can be passed down throughout generations. I don't know how long it's been in mine, but I want to say a while if my mother knew, because her mother knew before her. But yeah, it can be passed down. And I would definitely consider passing this down to my children. I feel like it's made me such a happy person, and it's made me into the person that I am, and I love like giving and helping people, and you know, just being a friendly person. So I feel like if it did this to me, it can do just more positivity in the world, you know?
Yes. If you guys get to know him like in real life, he's like hella chill. You're like such a chill person.
I would agree, but I feel like that's later on, because I could come off as really aggressive, I would say. Or not aggressive, more like assertive.
Yeah.
You know? Not exactly the easiest person to talk to, but then again, Scorpio. So not exactly approachable.
How did you find out you were able to do this? Or it was just like the same thing like your mother taught you and that's how you knew?
Well, I found out I was able to read a palm when I was 7. I knew that it was something I could do, but as to when I was able to actually grab a palm and be like, oh wow, like this is what I see for you, and then, like my first prediction for when my first prediction came true, I want to say it was like when I want to say 12. Or around 12. Yeah, like I learned up until I was 12 and I just kept going with it. And the first time I actually had an accurate prediction was when I was 12, and then from then on it just kept going.
Is it easy for you to just be like, give me your hand and just
It is now, because I've had so much practice, you know, like, well, especially here because it's such a small town, so like when word got around that I knew how to do that, it's like so much, you know, so many people found out, so I just got so much practice in such a little amount of time. So I'm very good at it now, but before it would take me some time, you know, like I would be like, okay, so, all right. You know? Yeah, I know, because when I was in high school and I found out about you, I was like, oh no, like I want to get mine done. And that's how I knew about you, because it went around. And so that's why I was like, oh, that's very interesting, like you're able to do that, you know? Like not just anybody could say I can read palms or I could do this and that, right? You know, it's crazy. That is so crazy. The question that I'm curious about is, can you read your own readings or your own palm? I've never been able to do that personally, but I've heard that there's some people who can. I don't know how that would be possible, because from what I've understood about my faith and the understanding I have of this whole system is that it works on a system of balance, you know? So if I'm able to predict the future for others, to give them benefits or help them, and like to give them guidance or like, you know, just like a heads up and whatever, I wouldn't be able to do that for myself, because then I could misuse my gift, you know, like, you know, because if I could read my own future, I would know how to avoid certain mistakes, you know, and then I wouldn't learn from life, and then I wouldn't be a functional person in society, you know what I mean?
Yes, that's so true.
Yeah, but I've never been able to do mine. If I really wanted to do me, I would ask my sister or someone else who could. Oh, okay. You know? Your sister could also do it? Oh, okay. She's just not as out about it, I guess you could say. She's more shy. She's more just keep to herself. Yeah, she's super shy, but yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Do people see you different when you tell them that you're able to do this? Some. I have had some friends who have like been super chill about it. Others have been friends up until I've actually told them like, oh, and by the way, this is what I can do, because you know, like I have certain friends who are very religious, you know, and very proud about their religious faith. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know, like that's where it conflicts, you know, like different belief systems. So that's where it becomes problems. But other than the occasional case of that, no. If anything, it's just more fear. You know, like, oh, because, you know, like people don't try to understand what they can get, you know, they learn to fear it. So more fear other than that. And respect for like people's whose like predictions have come true. That's it. Wow. That's it. It's crazy. If they ever wanted to contact you for like for a reading or for just palm reading, I'll do my Instagram because I'm on there the most, so you could plug that or leave that in the description or whatever the YouTubers are doing nowadays. Well, thank you guys for watching. So now we're just gonna go ahead and close this video. Bye. I don't.